Hi everyone, this is Laura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a great weekend and getting all that shopping done. I have a design team project to share with you today. It is a 12 by 12 layout, but before I get to that, I just want to take a moment to thank all my subscribers and all the followers for diamondeyes.com, including those who are with the other design team members as well. I just want to wish you all a very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas to you all. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, especially my subbies. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you for joining and watching and following our hops. Thank you for watching and joining and following our challenges and the design team in general, including myself. We have asked you guys to do many things, and you have done so. Um, and your comments have just been so sweet and supportive and inspiring and just really positive. I just want to thank you all because it means so much to me. This is the first time I've ever been a design team member for anyone. So this was all really new, exciting, and a little scary. And my girls and my guy friends as well here on YouTube, you guys have made it so special. And I would have to say, um, it's just been a wonderful, wonderful time of year. And I just want to say thank you so much. I wish I can give you all big hugs, but I can't. So I'm saying thank you. Thank you for myself and the other design team members. And I wish you all the best. And I hope that we all spend it safely and peacefully. And also, for those of you who have any last minute shopping, we can always go to diamondeyes.com for any last minute shopping. If you have, like myself, if you have a sister who's into scrapbooking, or if you just want to treat yourself to your own little Christmas present, I know I did. um, and then don't forget to use that coupon code for additional savings and free shipping for all orders $25 and over, and it will be thanks Laura is your coupon code. So that's it. That's all I have to say. Time to share a project. And I used for my project, for my 12 by 12 layout, I used my ever favorite, ever loving um, 12 Days of Christmas paper stack by Graphic 45. And I just want to thank Dee again so much for such a beautiful, beautiful papers to work with. She sent us the most gorgeous, amazing papers. And, you know, when you have great products, it's just that much easier to create great things. And this is what the paper stack looks like for those of you who have not seen it before. It is amazing. I mean, beautiful. Now, I wanted to share with you what I did before I try to explain what I did. This is what one of the papers looks like for Graphic 45s. And as you can see, it has all these beautiful little images here, and then it has the border here. Now, for me, I don't really like making layouts too much on papers that look like this because I feel like the beauty of the papers is going to be covered. Um, and I want to try to get the most out of my papers. So what I did was I decided I would be better off fussy cutting all these images in here and using it on other paper projects. But in doing so, I would leave this frame out, and I really, really, really love the frame. I just wasn't crazy about the wording on the frame on the third day of Christmas, because if I'm not doing a 12-day of Christmas themed album, these words just didn't seem like they would be relevant for the layout that I wanted to make. So my solution to that was this. First, I cut out the frame, and I cut out another frame, so I'm going to show you by example what I did. I just fussy cut all that stuff in the center, and I cut out the frame, and I left the frame intact like so. And this is what it looks like on the opposite side, so you can see and get a better idea. See, that's what I did. And then what I did was, once I cut out the frame, I chose this pattern paper here, which is one of my favorite papers in the whole collection. I just love the fact that it's so vintage and Christmassy, but it's not your typical Christmas colors. Although it has red, it has a lot of aquas, pinks, and creams as well, and I love that. Um, so what I did was I took the frame. I don't know if you can see that. You can see all that in there. Yeah, it's I popped it up. Now it takes a lot of foam dots to go all the way around the page. So what I did instead was, and this has been in my stash forever, I took a piece of foam, and this you can get, I think, at any of the craft stores for like 10 cents, 25 cents. This I think I actually picked up from the 99-cent store. And what I did was I cut it in strips. Now, because this is not, doesn't have any glue to it, I used my hot glue gun and I just glued the top part, and then I glued the other part to the paper. And I just did lots and lots of strips, and I mounted the little edging. I did glue the corners, especially because well, when you, if you were to do this technique, you wouldn't want to add as much of the foam to the corners, because that's what's really going to support your page. So that's what I did for the frame, and now it gives it a 3D effect on the top of the paper here. As you can see, this is the title of my page, and it just says Merry Christmas, and it does look like a banner somewhat. Let me see if I can come in for that. I don't know if you can, there we go. And as you can see, I cut off the little corners so they look like banners, and on the center of the flowers I put some rhinestones in the center, and I also added some of that lace to the top. To the frame, and I'll show you here so you can see it better, I added this ribbon here that I had in my stash, and to cover up the wording. Remember I told you I didn't like the wording that was around the corner, and I just made it look like it was part of the paper. And then on the corners here I added some of these white snowflake embellishments, and this is what they look like here. And I added some of those to every corner of my layout, as you can see there. This here, the title of the page, the Merry Christmas, that's actually a satin ribbon that I also had in my stash, and I've had this ribbon forever. It was gifted to me by one of my YouTube buddies, and this is what that looks like. And I just love this ribbon. I thought it went really well with the paper. Underneath the ribbon, I added a lot of the pine branches in white, and this is just tucked in and glued down. I added some snowflakes and some bling, and I did that throughout the page here and here, and I also added some red flat back pearls as well. And over here, everything that you see here that I fussy cut it was actually from the centerpiece that I took out. So I fussy cut it, the little bird here, this flower bouquet here. These words also came from the paper collection. I just fussy cut the words out. I added them onto cardstock, and then I added some bling. I have some pine branches underneath as well. Another one of the beautiful diamond die dies. Here I added a poinsettia, and all my poinsettias, as you can see, I texturized them. I used my stylus to create the veins. And then what I did was I added these little white crystals to the center, and then I added stickles on the top. And I just wanted to use these clear centers only because I had them in my stash, and I thought it would bring some cute sparkle to the page. Here I have another little bird that I fussy cut, and on a lot of these pieces I added some more of that foam just to have the images pop up. Here I have some more of those little snowflake white acrylic pieces. Here I have a metallic red string of pearls that I just have very loosely um, hanging in and around the images, and I just tucked it in here and there just to make it look like it was going around everything, sort of like gift wrapping paper would. And here I have another one of my poinsettia flowers, and this was made with the pretty poinsettia die. And here we have the little pine branch, also another beautiful diamond die. And I just love their poinsettia die. Diamond dies really, really did a great job with this poinsettia die. It is so simple and easy to use. And I did use, instead of having 5 and 6 layers, I only used 3. I used 2 of the big ones and 1 of the small one for my flowers. Here I have some holly leaves. This is a stamp, and I just colored this in with my distress markers. I added stickles. I added stickles to the little bird that I fussy cut and tucked under there too. And here I have some more of the little snowflakes, some bling, some flat back pearls, some more of these flower arrangements that I fussy cut, some more of these words that I fussy cut, and I just backed that onto some red cardstock. I added some bling, another one of my flowers that I made using the Diamond Die's Pretty Poinsettia die, another one of the fussy, the words that I fussy cut and added on cardstock. So it says peace, Noel, and joy. And each, it was so funny because my daughter saw me creating the layout, Alicia, and she's the only one that really pays any attention to me when I'm crafting. And she said, "Did you name this bird Peace, this bird Noel, and this bird Joy?" And I thought that was so cute because I really didn't notice that until she pointed it out. So yeah, each one of the little birds has a little name. Again, some more fussy cutting with all these papers from that sheet. And here I added a white applique from my stash. And I just added some bling. And I just tucked that in there as well. And again, all of these fussy cutting images are either pop dots, or I just cut up tons of foam to pop the images out. Now, because this is extremely busy here, you don't really get to see all the dimension here with that pattern paper that's so busy, but that's okay because I wanted it to be sort of a collage effect, and then you can put your photos on top. And I'm not sure if that's going to make sense, but that's what I was going for, so that the photos can be put here and here, and then you would just have this nice little 3D collage on the bottom. And I purposely wanted to try to create these layouts using more the paper and the dies than anything else. A few embellishments, but I wanted to really, really showcase the dies and the paper products that were sent to me. And with the exception of the ribbons and the trims, that's pretty much what I did. The whole layout was created just using those 2 dies, the pine branch die and the pretty poinsettia die, and the paper products, the fussy cutting of the paper pad. So a few trims and it is done. So I hope you guys like my layout. I hope you maybe got some inspiration. And I sure hope that you like these little poinsettias that I created for this project. I just love them. I want to go make some more, but I have some shopping and some stuff to do before the Christmas holidays. So I probably will have one or two more videos to load, but after that, that'll probably be it for me for the next few days. So I wish you all the best again of the holiday season. Merry Christmas to everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Be blessed. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.